السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي ربنا زدنا علما اللهم فقهنا في الدين. Today we are going to learn difference between جملة اعتراضية and جملة استئنافية. So what is the difference between جملة اعتراضية and جملة استئنافية? Let's start with جملة اعتراضية, which is also called interjection. Whenever you have a sentence or something that you suspect it to be jumla اعتراضية, I would want you to think of biryani, which has two layers of rice and the layer of curry in between the two layers of rice, or a sandwich that has a layer of chicken and the two slices attached on each side. Or think of it as you can think of it as aloo paratha, where you have a potato stuffing in between the two layers of bread. So if you have understanding of that, concept of jumla itradiya is going to be like piece of cake. I'm not hungry, but I just want you to understand this. That's why I'm giving you all these examples. Okay. So start having three ideas, or actually, um, you will notice that there are three things as a just like a sandwich has three layers. Okay, there's one layer of one slice, and then you have chicken, and then you have another layer of slice, so three layers. Okay, and the chicken in between is going to be jumla etradiya. You will notice the two layers of slice are this sentences A and C, idea A and C, that are going to be the same topic and are going to be connected grammatically and thematically. And I'm going to give you an example of that. Okay, inshallah. So let's see. When you are looking at Surah Ar-Rahman, we started with Ar-Rahman, Allama al-Quran, Khalaqa al-Insan, Allamahul Bayan. So we were learning about Ar-Rahman, that he taught Quran, he created the insan, he taught him the eloquence. And then we see verse number 5 and 6 are talking about the sun and the moon are flowing in the precise calculation, and the star and the tree, they too prostrate. Then again, when I come to verse number 7, I'm learning about Ar-Rahman again, that he raised the sky and he placed the mizan so that you all do not transgress in the balance. So, what am I seeing? There is a change of topic in 5 and 6, but when I reach 7, when I reach verse number 7, I'm again learning about Ar-Rahman. So, the layer that is in between is الشمس والقمر بحسبان والنجم والشجر يسجدان. It is my jumla اعتراضية, and you are seeing it as an interjection that is between the khabar of Ar-Rahman. There was a khabar, Allamahul Bayan, and then the next khabar is connected to the first one through waw atf. But in between these akhbar, you are seeing these two sentences that are again connected through atf, but they are going to be jumla etradiya, right? Because you are going back to the topic which is about Ar-Rahman. Another example, you will see jumla etradiya sometimes between jumla shartiya and jawabu shart. And here there is an example from Surah Al-Baqarah. فَإِن لَمْ تَفْعَلُوا وَلَن تَفْعَلُوا فاتقوا النار التي وقودها الناس والحجارة. Jumla shartiya is lam taf'alu, right? If you do not do it, then be conscious of the fire whose fuel are the people and the stones. This sentence that we are seeing preceded by wow, and you will never do it, and you will never do it, is jumla etradiya, that is placed between jumla shartiya and jawabu shart. You start from illam taf'alu and you go back again to the same theme, right? You are seeing something interjecting between jumla shartiya and jawabu shart, and you are going to call this جملة اعتراضية. Then you can see جملة اعتراضية between a fail and مفعول به. As you can see here, قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. So صلى الله عليه وسلم. Actually, you have a fail and a file. And then مقول القول starting with حبكم إلي أحسنكم إخلاقا. So أحسنكم أخلاقا, most beloved of you all to me are those who are excellent in terms of their character. So between fail file and maf'ul, we see sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Jumla failure, duaiya, اعتراضية, which is going to be interjection in between fail file and maf'ulun bihi. Again, we see قال Allah Azza wa Jalla. قال قال الله عز وجل عز وجل. جملة فعلية between قال الله and مقول القول, which is عسى أن تحبوا شيئا وهو شر لكم. Maybe you love something, but it is not good for you. It is evil for you. It is bad for you. Then sometimes you're going to see اعتراض between the sentences connected through at. You are going to see جملة اعتراضية between اسم إن and خبر إن, or you can see it between مبتدا and خبر. So here إن الذين كفروا, الذين is اسم إن, خبر إن here is لا يؤمنون. Indeed, those who have disbelieved, they will not believe. سواء عليهم أأنذرتهم أم لم تنذرهم. So this sentence, this whole sentence, whether it is all the same upon them, whether you warn them or not, is going to be jumla اعتراضية. And see how إن الذين كفروا is grammatically and thematically connected to لا يؤمنون, right? You are going back to the topic. Then you can see اعتراض or جملة اعتراضية between موصوف and صفة. وإنه لقسم لو تعلمون عظيم. قسم عظيم, موصوف والصفة لو تعلمون, جملة اعتراضية coming between موصوف and صفة. So remember, this is going to be just like a sandwich, biryani, or it's going to be like your aloo paratha. So etradiya is going to be the potato stuffing of your aloo paratha, or it is going to be like a chicken in your club sandwich, or it's going to be your chicken curry in your biryani. Okay, think of it like that. Otherwise, it's going to be hard for you to understand it. Okay, so you have to find your two layers of rice around it. You have to find your two layers of bread around it, or you have to find your two layers of bread around those potato stuffing. Okay. When it comes to isti'naf, here you will have a sentence A, or you will have sentences under the heading A. Just it may be multiple sentences talking about an idea A. Okay. So disregard what I have written on this here. It can be sentence, it can be an idea, it can be an idea A. After idea A, you will see a complete change of topic, a complete change of topic. And this has nothing to do with idea A. And this is now going to be starting idea B, and it's going to be continued. You will not see anything connected to idea A. There will be no C for idea A. Okay, so there is idea A, then idea B, but there is no C, unlike in Etorad. It is no interjection. It is just a change of topic. So it in this case, again, just like we see wow etorat sometimes, and sometimes sentences may be without wow etoradiya. Again, here in case of isti'naf, you can see wow isti'nafiya, but your sentence can be without wow isti'nafiya. Remember that, okay? But here you will see there is one topic, there's another topic, and there is nothing after B which is connected to A. Okay. So we learned, actually not today, we learned on Saturday about in Surah Ar-Rahman about someone who is fearful of the position of his Rabb. Okay? وَلِمَنْ خَافَ مَقَامَ رَبِّهِ جَنَّتَانِ. Okay, we learned about someone who fears the status of his Rabb, and for that very him, are two gardens. Before that, in our last session, we were learning about criminals, that they will be recognized with their signs, their forelocks and their feet will be seized, and they will be told this is Jahannam. The criminals used to deny it, and the criminals will be seen, they will be in the state where they go between hellfire and between scalding water. So the idea A that I have highlighted, basically, if you skip فَبِأَيِّ آلَاءِ رَبِّكُمَا تُكَذِّبَانِ, rest all is idea A, right? So this is not the part of idea A, but يَطُوفُونَ بَيْنَهَا وَبَيْنَ حَمِيمٍ آن is idea A. After that, after learning about criminals, you start to learn about someone who is fearful of his Rabb, and you start to learn about what is in store for him, and which is two Jannatan that are Zawata Afnan. In them are springs that flow. In them are fruits of two types. Each is of two types. They will be reclining upon the cushions, whose inner sides are made up of brocade. And the fruits of the Jannah are going to be hanging down. And the topic completely changed. And we never got back to criminals. Look at the end of the surah. The surah begins the discussion of someone who fears the status of his Rabb and continues on until we come to the very end. And then we see, muttaqi'ina ala rafrafin khudrin wa abqariyin hisan, right? So it's all about now the dwellers of Jannah. We are in Jannah. There is no mention of hell. Forget about hell. You are in Jannah. Think about it. Stay in Jannah, enjoy the fruits of it, enjoy the women and the beauty of them, and just be thankful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So since you are not seeing any mention of hell or the criminals, you are going to call this sentence as jumla istinafiya. Jumla istinafiya, and this waw is going to be called waw istinaf. And for that, you need to know what is coming after. Okay, so as you can see that there is an idea A and then B, and B continues, and there is no C. C is nowhere to be found. In case of jumla اعتراضية, you are going to see A, B, and C. Do not forget that. I hope you find this little explanation beneficial. If you have any confusion or questions, do not forget to leave your comments in the comment section. If you find this explanation beneficial, kindly like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And I wish you all the very best. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.